Yo, what's good, y'all? We about to get it started instantly, just like that, just like that. Why I respect people who get pegged and cucked more than I respect tricks. I will never ever respect tricks. So let's focus on the peggatry and the pegging, right? So if you out here getting pegged by a female, right, what that shows to me is that one, you are operating on a mental level that is higher than most people, right? So let me explain, right? If you are getting pegged, only one person gains pleasure from that, and that's you, the man, right? So what you're doing is you forcing the woman to put herself in a degrading position, right? Because the woman, she's out here using a fake, to get you off, right? That makes her look bad. Because think about it, she gonna try to expose you and be like, oh, well, I hit this dude from the back. It's like, you hit him from the back. You stay with him. You know what I'm saying? If he is gay, quote unquote, for getting hit from the back from you, then what are you? Are you gay? You know what I'm saying? Because in order for a dude to be gay, if he's involving himself with a woman, then she would have to be a dude or a male. You know what I'm saying? But you are the powerful one. If you're getting hit from the back, and you are putting her in the, position to be or to feel, weird or strange about the situation. If, she works, because she can be into it as well. So you hold the power in that situation. If you getting hit from the back, and it might seem like, oh no, I don't have, no, you do. One, because you are the only one gaining pleasure from this, and you are forcing the woman to operate in a mode in which she wouldn't normally have, right? And when it comes to women who actually care for the men that they are in a relationship will do things specifically for that man that they wouldn't do for other men. So if you get hit from the back, or if you will get a woman to do that to you, and that's not something that she has done before, that shows like real power as well, like explicit power. You know what I'm saying? It shows that she cares more about you than she does other dudes. Because women who care about men do stuff for the men they care about more so than they wouldn't. And we're gonna get to tricking later. Second, we're gonna move on to the cucketry. Right? Cucketry is powerful, right? Because if you can watch the person who you care about get bust down by another dude in the room, and you can pleasure yourself to it, one, it shows that you are mentally operating on a higher level, because you're not incorrectly connecting yourself with a female just because you have emotions for each other to the point where you feel ownership over her physical body, right? Because think about it, you know what I'm saying? If you my female or you my girl, and we like each other and we have strong emotions toward one another, then why should either of us engaging like with other people really dictate, how we feel about each other? I mean, it just makes simple sense, and it places you. You are powerful. You the man. You are powerful if you are watching your girl get bust down, because it just shows that your emotions are just so incredibly controlled and contained that you can watch such a thing. And let's get to tricks. Tricking doesn't show any power. Well, I mean, all right. Let me get to tricking, right? Tricking is something that you as a man shouldn't do if it's unnecessary, right? So, like, if it's necessary for you to trick on a woman and on a woman, or if a woman, or if you like this, right? If it's necessary for you to trick on a woman in order to be with her, then she doesn't actually love and care for you, right? Versus, we'll say that for like, she doesn't actually love and care for you if you have to trick for her. Why? Because there is somebody out there who can get more than you get from her without having to trick. So I never seen a woman respect a man who they out here getting cash from. You know what I'm saying? Especially if that's how the interaction start off. Let's look at Drake, right? Drake out here tricking on Sauce Walker baby mom, and in his songs he talk about how he tricking on these hoes, and these hoes don't really love him because he start with the tricking. You know what I'm saying? Tricks, they initially go for tricking. If you initially start off tricking on a woman, you know what I'm saying? Now I know some of you might be thinking, well, there's power in tricking, right? There's power in tricking. Well, no, there is no power in tricking, right? So you might think, well, if I have a lot of money, if I'm rich and the girl I'm with is poor, there's a power dynamic, but that's not really how relationships work. You know what I'm saying? So how relationships work, especially with modern women, is modern women don't act how we traditionally expect women to act, and men vice versa, because men have low testosterone, and these females know what they can get away with men. So women are not as stupid as men, and they know, or some women, especially the modern women, they know that financially they can really, or that they know that a man could, some women can look for a man to be a savior for them, or somebody who can provide them with a lifestyle that they can't obtain themselves. And they know that, via their looks or their ability to be with a guy who maybe they don't think is attractive, or maybe, I don't know, they don't respect or whatever, they can, gain money from. But can a woman be with a man who tricks on her that she respects? I don't know if she could do it initially, because it doesn't really matter how much money or how successful you are. Your woman can still really degrade you if you are somebody who can be, degraded, and somebody who can be tricked around. And I feel like initially starting off with tricking, it just shows, it shows her like, oh, this guy, I got him. I can do whatever, like Little Baby, like, these rappers, what I'm saying? They be initially starting off tricking, and the females, they get in their head, well, I'm special, what I'm saying? I got Drake, I got Lil Baby, I got all these dudes, spending hundreds of thousands on me for doing nothing, and I'm some average, looking female, what I'm saying? All that does is empower her, and all that does is lose respect for you, because as a man, who is a trick, what can you pull from her, what I'm saying? So, for example, if you are tricking on a female, and you start off tricking on a female, what I'm saying, can you ask her to rub your feet or something, what I'm saying, to top you off at will or whatever, to, turn off the light for you, to, I don't know, to pick up your phone whenever she asks, or make any demand or request of her that you should be able to make, like, exceedingly of. I feel like if you really are, that dude, because like I said, females do stuff for dudes who they really mess with more so than dudes they not. I feel like if you are a trick on a female, that everything that you get from her, there's somebody else, a man who she actually likes or care about, that she'll be able to do more for based off of nothing. Like, some women will follow a dusty man, to the ends of the earth, who has nothing of value to her at all, because she is emotionally tied to her, which is more important than really finance, as much as people try to cope. Having a woman who feels extremely strong emotions towards you, she's going to do more for the man who she feels emotion towards, even if they're negative, than a man who spends $100,000 on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be a brokey, and a brokey can steal a rich dude's girl, and a woman can respect a brokey more than she can respect a man with money, because it's all about the dynamic between the two, right? Now let's bring it back into the peggotry, cuckory, and the trickotry, right? So as far as the cuckory and the peggotry, right? If a woman is, one, allowing you to, or participating in your cuck fantasies, especially if that's not something that she initiated, so you start like, yo, I really want to see you get bust down by another dude. If she were to do that for you, it's something that she never done before, then that shows that she cares about you and she likes you. Same thing with the peggotry, what I'm saying? She really hit you from the back, that shows that she cares about you and she likes you. Versus if a girl, or if you start off, with the trickotry, or if you are about the trick ideology, what do you get from tricking from a female? What is it that you gain, or what can a trick get from females? Like, what do y'all get from females? Y'all don't get anything from females, because these females don't actually love you. Because real men who are, I don't know how to say it. If you really got it like that as a dude, you really don't need anything in order to appeal or attract a female besides, peen, game, looks. Really, that's really what you need. I mean, what's the only thing that will really make a female actually love you. If you just want to keep it a fact, what I'm saying? If you got game, or you know how to deal with the dynamics between her and you, as far as appealing to her emotions, and you have, you know how to have sex or whatever. Or I don't know how to work. So you're not trash sex haver, and you are not unattractive. You will be able to do more or get more. You will be able to get a girl to do whatever, for you, versus somebody who's a trick. If you're a trick, you can't do or gain anything. Like, if you have to pay to get the box, if you have to start off with, buying anything, just any finance, in order for a girl to even see you as somebody who she can have an option for, then me personally, I don't respect you. I can never respect a trick, or I can never respect somebody who isn't respected by their female. And I know for a fact that if you out here getting cut by your female, or you out here getting paid by your female, then I definitely know that your female probably respect you, and you probably are, a real man. You probably like doing real stuff. Like, if you look at the dudes who getting cut out here, you know what I'm saying? They not men who you don't respect. You know what I'm saying? They men who have power, who have money. You know what I'm saying? Men who get like dominatrixed. You know what I'm saying? Those are men with power. This is what men with power do. they peg, they cuck. You know what I'm saying? Tricks is what losers do. Tricks is what ugly dudes do. Tricks is what dudes with small meat do. You know what I'm saying? They trick on females. They offer a female the bag first. You know what I'm saying? And you can be ugly, right? And you can pull the female. You can be an ugly, dusty bum and pull the most attractive female in the world if you got the game. If you know how to appeal to her emotions. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, I don't respect the tricks. You know, I don't respect the trick. I can respect. I can't even respect a trick. I mean, you could trick on your girlfriend. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could trick on your girlfriend if you want to. I mean, I guess I can still respect you, but you know what I'm saying? I can't respect no trick. You know what I'm saying? Like Adam 22, I respect Adam 22. Sneeko, I don't like Sneeko, but him getting cut, you know what I'm saying? That made me respect him. You know what I'm saying? Kanye, when I figured out he was getting cut, I'm like, yeah, Kanye's my dude. Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Diddy's my dude. What did Diddy do? You know what I'm saying? Well, actually, okay, he did a lot of, he did some bad stuff, but the cucking stuff, that's what he's in jail for. He ain't in jail for beating up Cassie. He ain't in jail for blowing up people's cars. He not in jail for allegedly drugging dudes. He in jail for, you know, flying out male corn stars and having them bust down his girl. You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that? That's based. I respect him more for that. I can look at him as a man and I can shake his hand for that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who, if I figured out somebody was getting bust down by their female, I'm like, bro, I respect you more as a man for you. You know what I'm saying? Allowing a woman to pleasure you in that way. You know what I'm saying? That's a respectable thing. But if, you know, if you somebody who preach trickology, you know what I'm saying, make sure you pay her rent, buy her car. You know what I'm saying? Drake is out here paying $10K for a overweight white woman's rent. You know, just because, you know, Drake is out here spending millions on average looking women. Just like, what do you gain from that? They don't respect you, Drake. Like you talk about this in your music, and they won't respect you because you don't give off that masculine, or you don't give the right dynamics when you're dealing with these females. You know what I'm saying? You Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all rappers were supposed to be them dudes, and y'all out here tricking. You know, and I don't respect y'all at all. What's that dude named Akash Singh? You know what I'm saying? His wife, she don't respect that nigga, and what does he do? He finances her life. He takes care of her life, and that's why she respects him. You know what I'm saying? A woman, like, if a woman really likes you, if you go broke, like, she'll be there with you. You know what I'm saying? If a woman really likes you, she gonna be there for the ends of the earth. You know what I'm saying? This women who stay with N-words, this women who date and marry N-words while they in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you can be short, you can be ugly. It's all about the game, the confidence, and the trick or treat shows a lack of all that. Like, I don't even know how I don't know how y'all respect, or y'all don't respect people who get cut and paid, but I don't know how y'all can respect a trick. Like, I can never respect a trick. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you tricking on females, like bro, I can never respect you, bro. Like, what? Tricking is wrong, bro. Tricking is immoral. You know what I'm saying? Like, financing these hoes' life for doing nothing is immoral. If you out here paying for a female's life, like, she has to be, I don't know how to say this in woke terminology. She has to be like Daphne Joy. Like, you seen that interview that Daphne Joy did with DJ Academics? Daphne Joy gave off the energy that you want from a female that you tricking on. You know what I'm saying? If you tricking on a female, she's supposed to appeal to your emotions and make you feel like a real man. She's supposed to make you feel like you that nigga in real life. You know what I'm saying? If you tricking on a female. But y'all dudes who trick on females, y'all get more Drake / Akash Singh. Y'all tricking on the female, and she's saying, man, this N-word tricking on me. I got him doing this, I got him doing this, and she messing with another nigga on the side who ain't doing nothing for her. You out here tricking on her. She giving the money that you tricking on her on some dusty Negro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened with y'all chicks. It's all about respect. A woman don't care about anything about, you can be the most attractive dude in the world, and you can approach a woman and it'll be going, if you start tricking initially, all respect will be lost from her. She be like, oh, bros, it's just a trick. She might marry you, she might do whatever, but that marriage, she's not gonna respect you. Like Akash, well, wife don't respect him. You just not going, she will never really love you. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, when it comes to women, tricking is wrong, bro. Don't ever trick. If you getting hit from the back or you getting cut, I respect you more. Never trick. Tricking is wrong. To the young Gen Z, don't trick. Even if you ugly, if you ugly, you got the small meat, and you got no game. Whatever you do, don't trick, bro. Don't trick. You can still pull a female and be ugly. I promise you. Like, I seen it happen. We all seen it happen with our own eyes. You know, it's all about confidence, unironically, and game, unironically, and appealing to our emotions in the right way. Tricking is what weak men do. It's what people who have no confidence do. Please, if you see this video, never trick, no matter what. That was my message for today.